Yeah, around 6 months back, there was a story here in beautiful, beautiful Australia that shook the whole country. And the thing about Australia is Australia is so peaceful. And we enjoy the highest standard of living. And over here, nothing but good, good things. Beautiful, wonderful country, really. Now, those two devils chosen, our father and son, that decided to shoot up the richest place in the country, Sydney, Bondi Beach in Sydney. Now, when this is going on, there was a guy around there by the name of Ahmed. Now, when this was the massacre was taking place at this Jewish festival, Ahmed literally jumped on the guy, risked his life, and managed to tackle the guy down to the ground. The whole country, when they saw this, they really, really said, Ahmed is a hero. He became a celebrity. People started donating money to him. They raised $2 million. And Ahmed has become a success overnight. Just yesterday, there's a story out on Ahmed. He's accused of domestic violence. By who? By his own family. Ahmed is saying his father is demanding half of the money, and his brothers are demanding 100,000 each. Now, these people, they probably would have existed peacefully before this. Now that Ahmed has found success, all hell started breaking loose on him. Hello, beautiful people. My name is Aluna. Welcome to Awaken the Ego. Why is it that your success moving forward shall be rejected, criticized? You know what I'm saying? Like being played down. All that is this season. And guess who? From the people around you. Now, some of you people that watch this channel on a regular basis, you might think to yourself, Alula, bro, this is supposed to be a spiritual channel. What is all this negativity about? Yeah, negative energy, family, this and that. Let me tell you something. I did wonder this very same thing myself. But when I look back, you know what I'm saying, I reflect, throughout my life, in fact, my biggest obstacle has been people around me, especially my family. Now, there's a reason why many chosen ones continuously complain about their families. Let me tell you something. This is a valid statement. Why? Your success was never meant to be celebrated by your family. Your success will not be tolerated by your family. Now, these things, guys, will be so hurtful because of how you're built. You might think to yourself, oh man, these are the people that were supposed to be in my corner, really. In some cases, you might think to yourself, these are the people that are responsible for bringing me into this world in the first place. How is this possible? Now, I did wonder this very thing myself, guys. But let me share with you what has made it easy for me to accept this fact. You know what I'm saying? I stopped seeing people like physically. I started seeing people as a spiritual beings, really. You know what I'm saying? And I started taking my focus from the title. The title like father, mother, siblings, this and that. Just observe and see A, how you are feeling around them, and B, notice the pattern of the behavior. When you're able to do this, guys, then, you know what I'm saying, these things will not bother you as much. And you'll be able to put, you know, man, some things to rest as you should. Now, let me just say this, guys. One of the prices, the expensive price you shall pay for your spiritual liberation is letting negative energy go out of your life. In most cases, those are your family. You know, this guy, Bobby Hammett, I heard him talk about this long time ago, and it made a complete sense to me. It says your family are the people you are born amongst to learn some things. Now, as you grow, as you develop, as you become more spiritually aligned with who you really are, then you begin to see a lot of those people are not your family, have never been, I will never be. You know what I'm saying? And another thing as well about trauma, it's like if you don't get past the idea of pleasing the people who mistreated you guys, then your elevation will be at risk. Why is that? Because no matter what you do, guys, your success will never be celebrated by your family. This has been prophesied, talked about by many spiritual leaders, religion, and all that. Let me tell you something. It is true. Actually, me myself, when I look back at it a couple years ago, when I decided to reject their ways, their religion belief, and decided to go my own way, they started sabotaging me, my name, and the hurtful thing they did was like, they turned the people that I love against me. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I'm not really bothered by that. I know that. That just, it is what it is. Alright, let's get down to the points. Guys, especially as chosen ones. Why is it that your success will never be tolerated, celebrated, you know what I'm saying, by people around you? The first one is, this is based around ego. Especially if you are a young sibling that has so much potential. That is jealousy and envy. has been going on all your life, but it was on the down low a little bit because success has not come your way just yet. You know what I'm saying? Now, the moment your success begins to come, in any way, it could even be a small success. It could even be something as normal as getting in shape, like looking, crisp, beautiful, and all that. As soon as these things begin to happen, people, especially your family, will come out of the woodwork, guys. You know, man. That is why chosen ones go through ego death. You know what I'm saying? When you go through ego death, guys, these things will not bother you as much. If somebody is more successful than you or whatever, things like that. All you know is that this person has his journey, you have your journey. But when you turn it back on your family, guys, that is not how they see it at all. You know what I mean? This is a case of young Michael Jackson versus Tito Jackson. You see what I'm saying? uh, it's like who you were, even as a child, has always hurt the ego. Now, since you're coming up, you know what I'm saying? Since like what they've known about your ways is coming through in real life, you're gonna go people, you're gonna see people, and do all kind of things. That is why the best thing you can do, guys, after your awakening, after you get to do what you're doing, after you find your success, is vet everybody at the door. I'm just gonna leave it there on this point. You know, why is the second reason, in fact, the more you become successful, the more you integrate your shadow, and work on who you really are, your success, guys, even become dangerous for you. Because now they will come around you, but they will come around you to drain you. They will come around to take your resources from you. Remember, most families are very, very envious. You know what I'm saying? Envy, let me tell you something, is the demonic thing. Because it's somebody that don't want to see you have the blessing that God has for you. You know what I mean? Sometimes people can be jealous. Oh man, I'm jealous of the things that you have. I want the same thing. That's alright. But envy, guys, is the most dangerous form. I want what you have, and I don't want you to have it. Boom. There you go, right there. You know what I'm saying? In fact, this is the reason why when many people find success in their lives, they cut off their families. All of them do this, and it seems like it's a cruel thing. Let me tell you something. It ain't. Why? That is your protection. Why? That is your preserve. That is how you preserve yourself. I was meant to say. You know what I'm saying? Now, what happens, guys, when you ignore all this and say, "Man, we're family. Yeah, we'll eventually work through this." This is what I thought in the beginning. Let me tell you something. that is not how it went. Mm-mm-mm. It's the thing about being an empathic person, a chosen one. It's like you naturally have good thoughts. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're trying to see a win-win situation for all, especially if those people are your family. But let me tell you something. On the other side, that is not the situation at all. Many times I tried to be peaceful, but these people, they did not understand the language of peace. Therefore, I had to kind of put my foot down. In fact, guys, let me just tell you this before I close this video. If you happen to go through your dark night of the soul, you know what I'm saying? If you happen to have all this shadow work that is going on with you come up, surface, let me tell you something. Face these shadows and win against them. You know what I mean? And make sure that nobody can use your shadows against you. Yeah. Well, that's all I wanted to say. Thank you. Bye.